how did you get into Vico Sotto's campaign?
Dude, that was like we just messaged him.
Really?
I was like,
you didn't?
hey.
Did you know him prior?
Oh yeah, we knew him prior
Okay,
because he
okay.
grew up in kids' church in Victory, and
Yeah, yeah.
my dad was a kids pastor for many years. His mom was my Lola's best friend.
Okay, okay.
And so we weren't like we're not close or anything, but
Yeah.
then we did have that prior connection, and so yeah, I just mess. Oh, and his sister pala is my ninang. I forgot to mention
Oh,
that. Most important. So I
just a
messaged her.
little, just a little
Yeah, yeah, sorry
detail.
about that. So so we messaged her and we were like, we would love to help. How can we help? So we literally met with them in Pancake House in Estancia. He was there for like 15 minutes. And I said, I don't know what you need from me, but I'm here.
Uh-huh.
And that was just, and then I became the official photographer, videographer, the only
Wow.
photographer, videographer.
Right.
And that's not in any way putting myself on a pedestal, but that is literally saying how simple this man is. He literally, if I did not approach him, I don't know what he would do. Like he was not thinking about like campaigning
Yeah, the camera
in any way.
and all
Like
that
he
stuff.
hated, like he did not like posters with his face on it. He didn't want
Yeah.
to give out brochures or t-shirts. He didn't want t-shirt guns or anything. Like whenever I would give him like a photo or a video, he barely ever used it. I was like, what? And so like
Uh-huh.
I ended up having to give them to the press na lang and whatever.
Right,
So
right.
if you see any photos of him during his caucuses or his campaigns, Janina Vela.
What was that experience like? Because, okay, like this is what's it like to support a candidate that you genuinely believe in, that you're just so like you're bought in. I have no idea what that's like.
I know. I feel like a lot of people also have no idea how
like
that
because
feels like.
today I look at our local elections, our national elections. Nobody has won me over.
Yeah.
So like, what's it like to support somebody and then to see them doing well in what they're supposed to do?
Yeah, so what we would do is he was the first mayor in a long, long, long time to do house to house visits
Oh, okay.
in Pasig. Like obviously we were being ruled over for 27 years by a family
And I
whose
worked at
initial
Pasig
you
for a
can
while.
see.
In Pasig City
Yeah,
Hall.
yeah,
So
oo
I'm
nga
familiar.
pala,
I'm
yeah.
familiar, yeah.
Right? And so you can still see their initials here.
Vico wasn't there yet. He wasn't. It was the 2 years before Vico or a year before Vico. Anyways, go on.
Before he was mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was a councilor na.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? 6th floor or something like that. Where were you working?
Regional Trial Court.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Yes. It was, so we would do house to house visits and we would, go to caucuses, which would be him literally just talking to the barangay, giving his speech and stuff like that. And that, well, there were times, we'd be in Escanitas and then like in the inners of Pasig. But then to him, that was never, he was just, no, I'm going to talk to my people.
Right.
I'm going to, tell them what I'm planning to do. I'm going to tell them, that they deserve more, they deserve better. What was his tagline again?
I'm not sure.
What was it? Something bago something. I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Wait, let's search. I'm confused.
You're allowed to
now.
Google.
Thank you. Vico Sotto campaign. Search here. Iba naman. There, that it is.
Oh,
That it
yeah.
is.
You know what? When I heard that, after like knowing the context, I was like, ooh, straight
Yeah.
up. Yeah, go on.
Iba naman. And seeing that, oh wow, I love that tagline. I remember it was so inspiring because it was really a different way to do politics. I looked at him and I was like, wow, this is not a game to him. This is he was really there to serve the people, and his words, you could feel them every single time that he really meant what he said. And you'd see him, and then I ended up interning him for him in the mayor's office, and he really lived up to every single thing that he said, that he would be there. Like the first thing, so I sat in one of the meetings on my first day, and the issue was that a lot of Pasigueños could not pay for, parang, was it their rent or something? They could not pay for these fees.
Okay.
And so these fees, because they could not pay, there was an added percentage that they had to pay because they could not
Oh,
pay
penalties,
that.
basically.
There were, yeah. And
Yeah.
then every month more penalties will be added, right? And he was like, and so the problem according to the people were, oh, they cannot pay their fees.
Yeah.
And he's like, then let's take them out. And that's when he was like, oh, sige, tanggalin na lang natin yung compounded fees and let's
Yeah.
just give a standard rate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this man really
Like, whoa.
like, yun talaga yung, that is the only outlier that I've ever seen who cares more about the lives of the Filipinos more than the filling of his wallet, you know?
Yeah.
And that for me was may pag-asa pa rin. You know, it's just,
I was just like, oh,
And-
a logical answer to a situation?
yeah, right?
Whoa, right?
Whoa, what the heck? He's actually doing the right thing.
No, it's
Yeah.
funny because, I mean, of course, nobody's perfect, right? And there's probably something in there that I'm not sure about that I don't 100% agree with. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But when I look at somebody like him, I'm just like, oh, okay, there's hope. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, because never in my life did I think that there would be somebody like a Vico Sotto in power. You know what I mean? Where, and this isn't a podcast just to praise him, but like, you know what I mean? He's just somebody that you can look up to and say, okay, there's a man of character. There's somebody of
Yeah.
character. So that means that other people can also do it. Is that how you feel also with it?
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that I tell somebody. Like I get questions a lot on how I choose who I'm going to vote for.
Yeah.
And I always, one of the little criteria that I have that I've never even fully been, I've never found the perfect answer to, but something that I will say is, okay, if they are going to be put on a pedestal, would you want your children to look up to that
Yeah.
person? Right? And so if, vice president, president, counselor, if your son, your daughter saw this person and they were like, Mom, I want to be like him when I grow up, would you be happy? Or would you be like, wag anak, wag?
Yeah.
And I feel like that in a sense is my answer. Like that's an absolute yes for Mr. Soto. This has become a Vico Soto podcast.